What's up, everybody? Welcome to KenmaTV. This is episode 2. I'm going to be going over LMQvsTSM. This is the 2014 NALCS Summer Week 6, Day 2. I'm going to start out by talking about the bans, and then we're going to watch the highlights from the game, and then I'll have some final thoughts after the game's over. Okay, so let's see here. LMQ, first pick's Lulu. Well, let's talk about the bans first before we go over the picks. Syndra. Apparently everyone is banning Syndra against Bjergsen. I know he's a good Syndra player, but I remember like last split we actually, one of the only games we won, I think the only game we won against TSM, he's playing Syndra. I don't really understand the ban personally. I don't think it's ban worthy. He's not like that Chinese guy that was like a god Syndra or faker Syndra, but anyway, let's go. Okay, so then they banned Kassadin. Obviously, that's a good ban. They got Kassadin is just stupid right now. Kale, great ban. Braum, still don't. I still don't think he's worth banning. Honestly, there's Thresh and Morgana up, who are both fine against Braum. I really don't think he's worth banning. Unless you want to just keep them away from running some like Yasuo Braum combo or something. I really don't think Braum is worth banning, but if you don't like playing against it, that's the only reason that I would risk banning it right now. And then Elise, I mean, that's just a standard top jungle pick right now. Like right now you have Rengar, Elise, Eve. Am I missing anyone? I don't know. At the top of my head, those are the only ones I can think about. And who else got Lee Sin? Yeah, that's Lee Sin and Rengar, or who I think are the top 2 jungles still right now. So that doesn't really surprise me. So the Lulu pick first for LMQ. This isn't really a surprise. Kale's banned, Lulu's up. And so they're going to take Lulu. He's the best top laner. Nothing can really lane against him. So they're going to take it. Dyrus picks Gragas against that. I'm going to get into that later. And I'll tell you why that's horrible. But anyway. Okay, so we have Lulu, which is that's just a great pick. Go mid, go top. It's a great pick. It's stupid. Lulu's a stupid hero, has been stupid ever since people started running her mid. I told Cloud to learn that hero at least a month before Alex Each played it in the Europe LCS. Anyway, okay, so they take Lucy and Nami after the Lulu pick. I still think Thresh is the best support in the game. If you're gonna take a support, just take Thresh. He's so stupid. His kit is exactly the same as when he came out. He's just got to be, for me, the best support in the game. There's no. I think Nami, like personally, I think Nami's probably the second best support in the game, but still Thresh is up there by himself. He's the king of the mountain. And Lucian. So Lucian is a really safe pick. I don't know why they would. I guess Vasily plays a lot of Lucian, but I don't understand why you would take Lucian that early. There's so many OP picks still. There's Kog'Maw, Lucian, Twitch. Like, you don't really need to rush it unless you have a plan. Unless you want to pick something safe. But that makes no sense to me. Why are you going to pick something safe when there's OPs up, right? Like, it makes no sense to me. Let's talk about all the OPs that are still up that they could be picking right now. TF is still up. Okay, I'm guessing Bjergsen doesn't play a good TF, because why else would you not pick TF? It makes no sense to me. Twitch is up. Rengar's up. Rengar is by far the best jungler that is available right now, and they're not taking it, which is just, it's boggling my mind. I don't understand it. And now the other team, like, they have Lulu, and Lulu's gonna go top. There's no real, I don't think there's a real answer for Lulu top if you don't have Kale. Like, I guess you could also Kassadin top actually works against Lulu too, but that's banned too. So like, what's your plan going into that? You're gonna run Gragas. Well, I'm gonna go back to LMQ, and then when it's the pick rotation, I'll get back to Gragas. Okay, so they take Evelyn and Yasuo. This still makes no sense to me. Rengar is up, and Rengar is a better hero than Evelyn. Evelyn is a good hero, but what do they want it? What do they want it for? Like, what is the point of it? That they. It still doesn't make sense to me. I would pick Rengar 100,000,000%. I'd take Rengar, and if I was LMQ, I would take Rengar and TF, and then you got this stupid invisible comp And if you can get Twitch too, you have these 3 invisible heroes, and they can't do shit. Like they don't have Lee Sin, they don't have TF because you took TF. Why are all these heroes still up? Why is Twitch, TF, and Rengar not picked in this game? That makes no sense to me. Okay, Yasuo is still a good pick. Even with the Bork change, like it hit him a little bit, but Yasuo is still Yasuo. He's still one of the best mids. That's a fine pick. They got the knockup going with Lulu, and obviously they were planning on running Triss later. So I mean, you got a team with everyone has knockup except for Evelyn, so it's really easy to get your ult off. That's fine, you know. Then who do they pick? Okay, Jarvan. Okay, they're gonna pick Jarvan and Gragas. What? Okay, Gragas. He's just he survives top. He has misplacement. But he just does not have anywhere close to the damage that he used to have. He is not worth running top anymore. Like, you can, if you run him top, he's really, I don't know how else to say it. He's annoying, and he's very hard to kill, and he has good chase, but that's it. He's just annoying. He doesn't really do a lot of damage. He's pretty tanky, but he's not super tanky. If you want someone super tanky, why not just pick Mundo or Shyvana or Renekton? Like, why would you pick Gragas? And then Jarvan, why in God's name are you picking Jarvan? Let's see here. Are you gonna ult the Evelyn? There's no point. Evelyn is not worth killing with your ult. Lulu's Lulu. She's impossible to fucking kill because she's a stupid hero. Yasuo can E out of your ult on top of you. Trist has ult and W. Thresh is like the anti-Jarvan, and you're picking Jarvan when Thresh is still up when you have Nami. It just blows my mind. Like, what are you thinking? That is your champion pool limited so hard? Like, I actually noticed earlier on in the season that TSM loses a shit ton of games just because fucking Amazing is getting banned out. He can only play. He plays Lee Sin, Evelyn, and what else does he play? Lee Sin, Evelyn, Elise. These are the only 3 heroes he plays. Like, how are you a top jungler from Europe and you can only play 3 fucking heroes? Like, are you kidding me? Oh, he can play Kha'Zix as well, but Kha'Zix is still decent, but he's really situational now because he's just not stupid OP anymore. So, Jarvan makes no sense. There's nothing that Jarvan's going to do against that team. Why would you pick? It's just like the Vi in the first game that I was going over. Why are you picking Vi just to pick Vi because you like playing Vi? I feel like he was forced into that pick because he can't play Rengar. That's just the only thing that personally that I can think of in my head. They could even with Gragas, you can still run TF and Rengar right now. They could just run Rengar and TF. I know Yasuo bullies TF and it's a gay lane for TF, but TF is still TF and he can just roam and be stupid. If you're good on TF, you're going to roam and you're going to win side lanes, and that is why he's stupid. Especially with Gragas, like you can actually kill the Lulu with a Rengar and a TF. Like explain to me what the fuck is going to survive against a Rengar TF game. There's nothing that can survive. It's too much disable, it's too much damage, there's nothing that you can do. It's so stupid. Okay, so let's and not only that, TF counters Evelyn. Like TF's counters invisible heroes with his ult. Like, TF is such a good pick, but Bjergsen is obviously not comfortable on TF or the matchup and doesn't want to play it. So, like I said earlier, no one in NA LCS can play TF, so it doesn't surprise me that they're not picking it, even though it's one of the best options. So TLDR, Jarvan is horrible. Jarvan is a horrible pick. Makes no fucking sense in this comp. You're versing a Tristana in a Yasuo, in a Thresh. Like, why the fuck are you... Okay, whatever. Okay, so LMQ. They have this they have the AP support top lane. They got the AP tank jungle. They got Yasuo mid who has a ton of AD and has some magic damage with Shiv and his E. And then they got Trist and Thresh. So they have really strong laning besides their bot lane. Like, Trist Thresh is really fucking weak. Like, just about anything will beat it. I'm guessing they're going to look for they're either just gonna farm super non-aggro or just try to look for a lane swap for against the Lucian Nami, because Lucian Nami is to just completely destroy that lane. Okay, so and then they pick Orianna, obviously. I don't get, like I said earlier, I would have picked TF. I don't really understand this Orianna pick. It's a safe pick, but then again, like what is your plan? What is your plan with Orianna against Yasuo? Like, he's going to farm fine. He's going to outscale you and be stupid as fuck late game like Yasuo does. What is your plan? Do you want to... They don't even really have a wombo combo. Like, okay, look at TSM's team really quick, right? I feel like they just picked Nami because Glebe just wants to play Nami, which is crazy because just the day before he had an awesome Thresh game. I don't know why he's playing Nami. Anyway, let's go. Let's look at their comp. Wait, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. Jarvan is just picked because he's forced in that pick because he can't play Rengar. That's unacceptable. If you're the top level, what I would tell my players in the past, if this hero is OP, you need to fucking play it, because why can the Koreans play this hero and you can't play it? Why can this guy play this hero and you can't play it? There's no excuse. If you're a professional player, you need to play the best in slot for that time that you can play. That's my personal coaching preference, and that's how I had my players play. So let's look at their team, right? What's the best like situation that happens, right? Gragas Lulu. That lane's pretty even. Nothing's really gonna happen there. Nami Lucian. That should win against Trist. That should win against Trist Thresh, but it's not going to like dominate them to the point where they can carry the game, because Trist is going to get stupid later on. It's just going to happen eventually. Orianna Yasuo. Orianna does okay, but that's a pretty even lane. Like, it's really bad for Orianna if Yasuo can actually push it early. And he has this Evelynn that he's always got to be scared of, because Evelynn is just invisible, so you got to be scared of him every single lane. And they actually do have kill potential in just about every lane. Besides top lane would be really hard to kill a Gragas unless he's just playing really stupid. But anyway, so they have this. What happens? In the best situation, right? Nami Q's ults, and then Jarvan goes in, gets a nice ult knock up, and then Orianna like shields him, and then ults, and then Gragas ults someone away. They have no synergy with their comp. It makes no sense. It doesn't work against that comp. In the ban, and then you look at LMQ comp. They have knock up for Yasuo on every fucking hero except Eve. So, I mean, come on. Eve is the best jungle in the game that was open besides Rengar. So Eve is a way better jungler than Jarvan. It's just how it is in this patch. Lulu, way better jungler, way better top lane than Gragas. Gonna outscale him hard, just as strong early and mid game. Orianna's gonna get outscaled by Yasuo. Tristana's gonna outscale the Lucian really hard, and Thresh is gay. Thresh is Thresh, and Nami's Nami. They're both really good, but I still think Thresh is just stupid. Okay, so LMQ wins the man pick phase. Like, it's not even close. That's a complete destruction of the ban pick phase. Okay, let's start the game. Okay, so ult on Orianna. Yasuo goes in, doesn't get anything. Like, look how much, like, right there. Okay, that's the best thing that they're going to do with Jarvan this whole game. Just kill a support. It's not a big fucking deal. Like, out of all the people they can ult, like, Evelynn and Thresh, that's about it. Like, you can't really do anything important. All right, here comes the teleport. Misses the bubble. That's really bad mechanical skills right there. That's just out a really good teleport, and he's caught out of rotation. I guess he was warding. I don't know what he was doing. They hit the free dragon. Okay, Zowie was chasing. All right, that was just really nice, but Zowie's out. Let's check that out. All right, so what's he gonna do here? Wind walls. Didn't really wind wall anything. Okay, but he uses the EQ because he has the speed. He uses the EQ to make sure 100% that he gets the knock up, which is really the right play. Because if he Qs and then he if he Qs and misses the Q, like that chase is fucked. So like watch this. Like look how stupid. Like Gragas is very hard to kill. He's just stupid hero. Okay, LMQ's trying to steal their blue. LMQ looks like they're winning very slightly. See, Gragas is winning the lane in CS, but I mean it's not that big of a deal. Let's look at mid. Yeah, see mid is mid is pretty even. That's not good for Orianna, and Orianna has to build like when Orianna is derived from her normal build path, she gets weaker because you have to build. That build with the tier and the arm guard, it's just gonna it slows down your Sork boots, it slows down your death cap, it slows down your void staff, and this is all just stuff that's gonna slow you down. And you have to build like, I don't know if you have to build like that because you can build, but that's actually it's a decent build. I do it a lot myself. It's not a bad build. And then let's look at the ADs. Trish is farming equal to the Lucian, right? That's horrible. You never want a Trish just equal farming with you because. Like when a Triss gets ahead, it's in your team gets outscaled really hard. This is the worst position that you can be in. Like you can't be in a worse position than this. You need to be 2 to 5K ahead of them to win the game. And if you're behind them like this with their team comp, unless LMQ just has a huge fuck up, there's no way that they can really come back. And a team of LMQ's caliber, I don't think that they're gonna throw this lead with the much better team comp that they have. So, right now they're setting up, I guess the dragon just spawned and they're setting up and vying for ward control and map control of the dragon. Let's see what happens. Right, catch amazing. No name flashes out. See, look, this is what I'm talking about, right? Gragas just fucking ulted. He just ulted No Name and No Name had. Let's look at the health on No Name, right? Look at No Name. He has no health at all. Darius is level 2 ult and has Grail double Doran. Still can't kill this motherfucker. Has no damage. Like, why are you building Grail? First of all, why are you building Grail on a Gragas, right? You need to build him. Gragas is completely useless as AP now. You can't build him the same way as you used to. I don't know who told him about that build. That build's horrible. You need to build like Rod of Ages into a Glacial Shroud, something like that, just to be annoying, because like you can't be an AP tank. You can't be an AP burst caster anymore. It just does not work. If you build like how he built right now, you're just going to do okay damage, and you're going to die a lot easier than if you built Rod of Ages. All right, so Vasily just went ham as fuck and got killed. Here, let's rewind this a little bit. Okay. So what the Vasily he wants to get the Amazing. So okay, Amazing gets healed by Wild Turtle. Nami has good ult. They get the kill on Vasily. Zhao Wei Sao's going in. Takes no damage from that Gragas because of his shield. Oh, the nice knock up goes in. I don't know if I agree with that. He could have just I don't know if I agree. He could have if he ulted the Orianna instead, he would have killed Orianna, I think. And then he possibly could have went on the. He possibly could have got out or did some more ease and get more shield. I don't know. But either way, it was a really good trade for TSM. Even considering that the Evelyn got away, or else it would have been really good for TSM. Alright. Alright, Moore just got blown the fuck up. Like, the reason I chose this game is because it was actually really close and it was just back and forth. That's why I liked it. Oh, No Name just... It was a good engage. Oh, okay, Darius got hooked. See, look how Darius just dies right now, right? If he has a Rod of Ages and a Glacial Shroud right there, I don't think he's dying right there. At least not for a long time. He would have been able to ult and, like, E out or something. Alright, let's I missed that. Okay, so Glebe just melees on them. I don't know. Okay, but that was fine. Moore gets knocked up. Amazing has no mana. Wild Turtle borks him. That Borg is fine by Wild Turtle if they're just planning on just killing him and getting the fuck out. It's fine. Xiaohui Zhao and Ackerman are like, why are you getting caught? Oh, they're wasting a lot on that fucking Eve. Okay, so did they even get the Eve? Yeah, okay, they get the Eve. That was good. When you waste that much on an Eve, though, you just gotta back the fuck up and get out, because you can't fight even if you got a man advantage without any cooldowns. Okay, so No Name gets a really good. No Name got a really good ult there. Zhao Zhao's got his shield up. Look at that Gragas ult. No damage. Okay, Wild Turtle just got hooked. Oh, Wild Turtle's getting bodied right now. Ooh, Moore is doing work. Wow, Vasily like hit him twice, did no damage. I'm gonna check his items really quick. Okay, so this fight is just okay. Look at this Jarvan, right? I'm like, it's just okay. They're all even more than the Jarvan. Like this fight just proves how useless Gragas is if you build them like that. Okay, but yeah. Look how did you see how Triss played that as good as he could have played that? He borked and ulted them in the wall for a little bit of knockback and then or stun or whatever it does when you hit him in the wall, and then he still almost lost that fight because Triss with a Bork just does about half the damage and burst of a Lucian like in that little time frame. So, and then he fucked up his jump, but I mean I don't think he probably wouldn't have killed him anyway. So they go in, flashes, EQ, ults, really good. Ackerman with the just stealing the kill like not being real nice. Jurgensen's like, team, why are you all dead? Vasily doesn't want to go in. Let's see here. They're going to get this retower. They're really good. And Moore gets caught again. Flay's too slow. Ults because he's got dying. Pretty good wooden wall, but it needed to be a little bit to the left more. And he might have been able to save him. Like, look at this Jarvan, right? Like he's just getting melted. And he's super fucking tanked. Like, look at his items. He's still tanked. He does no damage when you build pure tank like that. He just does no damage. And if you build damage, he dies instantly. So okay, like look at this. Okay, let's rewind this. All right. So he gets a perfect ult right here, right? Like this is what you want Jarvan to do. He can't do much better than that. He has their whole team stuck, right? Wind wall. They aren't damaging anyone here. Only No Name can get hurt. I should use my mouse to show you guys what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, look, Moore's been really off on his plays. Like he could have played a lot of stuff this game. Either way, it went good, but like that's the best a fight can go for TSM. And the farther this game goes, it's just gonna be worse because Ackerman's gonna get more AP and just be able to ult and save Evelyn. If Evelyn had flash, he wouldn't even have died there. And Tristana is just going to get to the point where he actually will kill the Jarvan instantly. Because, like, Tristana's going to get to that point. There's nothing you can really do about it. But TSM has done it. See, TSM they always pick the... They always do a really good job of just coming back when they shouldn't be winning. That's just outplaying fights that they shouldn't be winning. Zhao Zhao gets ulted on. See, look, that's exactly what I was talking about right there. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is what I just talked about earlier, right? What does he do? What does Zhao Zhao do? He E's out because Jarvan's fucking useless against him. Then he E's and dodges. He E'd and dodged his knockup. Gragas ults just the Thresh and does no damage to the Thresh. By the way, might I add. And then Orianna gets caught. Mazing gets caught. Triss is going in ham. This is the Ackerman is going super ham too. This is the point where Triss starts to get really stupid. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention, like Wild Turtle's doing really good in this fight. Actually, he's doing about as good as you could hope him to do. I just want you to take a second. Let's look at the builds from Wild Turtle and Tristana. Right, Wild Turtle has like I hate this fucking Triss build. That's about the worst way you can build Triss. He doesn't even have 200 AD 34 minutes into the game. That is a horrible fucking build on Triss. Never build like that, please. Just please never do that. Even if you build Bork Shiv Last Whisper, it's still horrible. That is a horrible build. Never build like that. I think that's actually part of the reason why LMQ is losing these fights, because Tristana is not outputting the damage that he should be putting out with the amount of gold that he has acquired on his hero. Hero champion, whatever the I don't know what the fuck it is. Anyway. So yeah, he got chased down. Now they're gonna try to melt down Baron. I mean, Yasuo and Triss should melt this really fast. They both have Borks. Ooh. Oh my god, that was fucking owned. Let's check this. Let's check out that death sentence. Ooh. Alright, let's check out this death sentence. This is really bad that they just let them out. Ooh. That is such a sexy death sentence right there. Just amazing. Couldn't do shit. Just got bodied. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm just learning the controls on the VLC, guys. Okay, so I mean, right now, LMQs they just got given a present. They just got given that present, and they are sitting in a very good spot. Okay, now I got to talk about Wild Turtle's build, right? He just built a Trinity Force. Why the fuck are you building a Trinity Force 4th item? You don't even have a Last Whisper. Like, it's just like, oh my god, we're gonna have to rewind that. That was Wild Turtle played this about as bad as you can play this. Like, look at this culling right here. Right there, all he has to do is stop his culling, and then auto attack him. He's dead. Also, if he just built Last Whisper pieces, he probably would have killed him with the culling anyway. And then Wild Turtle's just getting dumpstered by Yasuo. Ooh, that Q. Like, this is like Vasili's just killing everyone now, even though he doesn't have as much damage as he should. Bam, that's coming. Ooh, Fog of War hook. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. He got, okay, that was a really good play. I mean, it was a really easy play, but it was a good play. Now their jungler's dead. That's another free Baron. This is 100% over. They've got 2 Barons now. Dragon doesn't mean shit. They got Dragon after the Baron. That's just, okay, the gold just shot up. They were behind 5k, now they're ahead 5k. Got the turret. Gragas ulted, did 0 damage, even though he has 4 fucking full AP items, because he's building AP on the new Gragas. Like, oh my god, that is a perfect example of how. Let's just watch this. Let's just watch this again. Oh, one more time. God, Jarvan is fucking useless. I don't know why you play that hero. Such a useless hero. Unless they ban 6 junglers in the ban phase, please don't play Jarvan. Even then, you probably don't need to play him. But look at this Evelyn. Like, what did I tell you earlier? Okay, now Evelyn's not fucking dying now, and now they're just gonna win the fight. Bam, ult. Yeah, let's watch that in slow-mo. Ooh. Wild Turtle. Okay, Moore was really slow on his flashlight. Ooh, really good Orianna ult. I don't know if you guys saw what happened right there, but Vasily did really good in this fight, or it just would have went to hell. Just watch Vasily right now. I want you guys to watch Vasily in this fight. Jumps in, flashes, gets the kill, resets, jumps out. If he doesn't kill Wild Turtle there, that fight is just a complete horrible. It's horrible for them, because Wild Turtle could just go over to Wraiths and Lifesteal, and then they could just continue pushing mid. It's a really bad fight for them. Like, him killing him there was very important. Now they're gonna get the fucking Baron because he killed Wild Turtle in the last fight. Bam. God, I can't help but iterate. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I can't help but just. Do you see how fucking useless Dyrus is? Even if you build Gragas correctly, he's still pretty fucking useless at this point of the game, but he's annoying. Right now, you're just not tanky and you do no damage. So what the fuck are you... Why are you picking that hero? It makes no sense to me. Yeah, let's see how that fight went again. I didn't see it. Alright, Berserkerson gets caught by Thresh. Let's just watch Jarvan in this fight, see if he does anything. Right? Jerkson gets killed, gets hooked. Oh my god. Sally's house got Lulu ult on him. Jarvan didn't even go in. He just let Orianna die. Which, I'm not saying that was the wrong move, but game may as well fight. The game's going to be over. You lose double inhib, game is 100% over instead of 99% over. Like I was saying earlier, their comp is just so much better that this would be a hard game for them to lose. Even with Tristana building like shit. I don't mind anyone else's build on their team, but this Tristana's build just it hurts my soul. It's so bad. I don't even know if I like the... Personally, I don't even think I like the Aegis or the Locket pickup on the Thresh. I would have personally liked a Zeke's Herald, because Zeke's on Yasuo and Tristana is so fucking OP. Like, the Locket was doing okay, but I don't know. Evelyn can make the Locket. You don't have to make one. Like, Evelyn has a fucking Sunfire cape and a Banshee Veil. Just make a Locket on the Evelyn. And that is one big happy Chinese dude. Man, Vasili's tall. And that is the game. All right. I want to thank you guys. Well, let's just here, let's look at the end game screen. Okay, so final thoughts on this game. LMQ destroyed them in the Banfic phase. Tristana had a horrible build, went Bork, Phantom Dancer, Last Whisper. That was one of the reasons why this game could have been a lot better. I really didn't... I don't mind... I think Yasuo in the Lulu built fine. Gragas just built... Not only is... Gragas just built horribly. I don't know what the fuck Dyrus was thinking. Jarvan was completely useless. I don't know why he's picking that hero. Orianna, I mean, did fine, but it's Orianna. You're not going to carry on a fucking Orianna, even if you're Faker. And, like, what the fuck is this? Why does he have an Omen? That's disgusting. I don't know why he built a Trinity Force. Trinity Force is not an item you build unless it's first or second. No, don't ever build that shit for it. There's no point. Like, what is that proc going to do at that point of the game? It'd be better off if you just crit more. There's no fucking point to do that. And, I mean... Nami just standard items. She was really far behind. So yeah. So TSM got outpicked and they just got they let them sneak a Baron and they got back in the game, got a second Baron because Vasily made a nice play, and it was just really I feel like this is one of those games where it's just lost at the Banpick phase, but it was still a pretty entertaining game. So that's it for this. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys want to see any certain games. I want to do some Korean games, and I want to do some certain solo queue games of just certain heroes that people want to see. I'm trying to get better at this, and let me know what you guys want to see. Appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.